This is 6 o'clock on a Thursday morning. We're at the start of a new job in Fremont, California. It's the installation of a 12-foot high dam across this channel. We're going to go over the top of these two pipes. The two pipes have to be split apart so they're not touching or close to one another. We'll be ready to pump by 7.
Watch your hand.
Beautiful job for the launching of the AquaDam, right in line with where we want to go. Well, the pumps are running. We've got about 6 inches of water inside the AquaDam. As the AquaDam fills up, it'll roll over here to the pipe. Then we're going to have to try and get it up over the pipe. Let it fill up and get it up over the second pipe. We're tying ropes off up there so these pipes won't move out of the location we want them at. We don't want the pipes together. Of course, this little AquaDam will be filled up last just to seal the bottom of the pipes. We've gone over one pipe right here, and now we're going to go over the second pipe. We're building a head inside the AquaDam, which will push it up and over the pipe. The pipes cannot be next to each other. Well, the trouble with going over the top of a pipe is when you get to the pipe, the AquaDam wants to push the pipe sideways. We have ropes tied to it that go all the way back to the bank to keep this pipe from moving sideways. You can see as it's coming down up here, it's deflected, and that the AquaDam is pushing on it. We're going to have to get that AquaDam to get up and over that pipe. Thank goodness they're only 1 foot diameter pipes. If there are 2 foot diameter pipes, we wouldn't be able to do that. We would have to get a excavator bucket on the pipe on this side or the other side to hold the pipe there. And of course, none of their excavators can reach down here. They're all, well, they just can't reach down here. Get down low. We got a rope tangled up underneath, and stick the blade out further. Cut this. This other rope's done too. So now we've blocked off the water flow. So it's going to pull up, and our pumps are going to keep that drained out. That's all the water we got to work with. We've got 8 pumps, but there seems to be a flow for maybe 3 pumps. There, the AquaDam's about 3.5 feet tall. course, we're still pumping it up. The AquaDams still pumping up. This is on the upstream end of the pipe. The flow is coming from here going this way. They originally used aqua barrier water-filled dams, and the highest one was a 8-foot high dam, and that was down on the lower end where AquaDams 12-foot high AquaDam is being installed. Now we're almost done installing that. We've got it half pumped up, so they're going to install one of their 2 aqua barriers across the upper part of these pipes. I'm going to film it. They don't have an extra AquaDam to go underneath the Flume pipes, so they just put some geotextile woven material down right through here. I'm not sure the camera can pick it up because it's black, just like the mud is. But there they're walking on it. You can see them walking on it. They're going to go up the hill because the mud's really slick, and that's a lot easier getting up the hill walking on that geotextile. Because of the sun, I'm going to adjust my position. Evidently, they're going to just pull this aqua barrier straight across using 2 excavators. Well, they have to back off the excavator and take a link out of the chain so they can pull it more. Of course, that means you have to have 2 excavators and access to both sides of the stream or channel. Here we go again. Well, the AquaDam was just slid over all that gravel there and down the hill. I mean the aqua barrier. The aqua barriers are blue. Time to take a link out of the chain. Yeah, they took several links out of the chain to shorten up the pull. You can see the AquaDam back here in the that we put across first. It's black. Right in there. Well, they're still hooking up the pull straps. Now they're ready to pull again. Here we go. Normally the big AquaDam, that'd be the one down here, would be on the upstream side of the flow. But because here it's tidal, we're blocking off the tide. And so we've got it on the downstream side of the flow from the work area. Time to take up some more slack. There we go. We're ready to go again. So it's stretched across the channel. Sides are pulled out evidently. I can see a big bung fitting right here. There's two right here. There's another one up here on this bank. This is how they fill and empty the AquaDam by these fittings. 1, 2, 3, 4. There could be other ones, I just haven't located them yet. Well, now they've run into the problem. If they put this dam and fill it up now, of course that will kill the flow of water to the 4 pumps filling up this dam down here. So can't put in this dam yet until this one here is filled up with water. Otherwise there will be no water to feed the pumps that pump the water in out of the creek into the AquaDams. So they're going to call this off for a while. Back to the installation of the 12-foot high AquaDam. The tide is completely out and should be starting back within an hour. We've got the AquaDam more than half full. Well, we have a problem developing, and that's where the position of this log is right there. It needs a little help to unwind at the end of the AquaDam. Well, apparently this does not need any help. We're not going to do anything to it right at the moment. They have an excavator close by that can help us out if we need it later. Well, since everybody's gonna walk down here, we're gonna try and move this log up the hill a little bit. The end of the roll is on a Douglas fir log, 28 feet long. The AquaDam is wider than that, but we folded the sides in so it fit on a 24-foot trailer. Well, it's still unrolling quite nicely. This is not alarming here. We have an excavator. We'd always clamp onto the log and pull it up the hill. But it appears that the water inside the AquaDam is lifting it up just the way it's supposed to.
All the guys are just
That's it. We've now started a fifth pump. It's pumping into the seal-off dam that's underneath the two flume pipes that run underneath the AquaDam. So we start putting a little water here, and that will go underneath the big one to directly underneath those two pipes. That's the only space down there for it to get to. We put water in this side for about 2 minutes. Now we're going to put it in this side tube for 2 minutes. There, we've turned off the pump to pump water into the little dam here. And now we're looking at this riffle right here to see if that helped block off a little bit of flow that was coming in underneath the AquaDam around these pipes. And so far it appears it has. You can see the AquaDam way up here going across the channel. It appears that the tide's turned and it's coming in. It's time to turn off the pumps. So we're shutting the pumps down. These are 1 foot diameter pipes. Can you see 12 of them stacked up there? That's how high the AquaDam is, 12 feet. Okay, well, you guys might as well do it because these pumps are leaving, so yeah. We might as well pump that up. Won't take long. Okay.
Change the plans, Jonah.
So we're done pumping up the AquaDam, and they're going to not put in the aqua barrier. They're going to put in this 8 foot by 64 foot long AquaDam. I only got about 10 feet, but over here, we could start those other 2 pumps up for a while. Let's start those other 2 pumps up for a while.
There's really the ground. I mean, I went through that. There's mud. There is the...
Yeah, we're higher than 10 feet if that's a 10-foot pole, but we're not to 12. This crease is caused by the elevation of the ground going up the hill here.
That's it. I don't think it's shallower on that side of the pipe.
Here's the lowest spot. See where the tip of the, now the AquaDam is 12 inches at least higher than the pole. And so that's saying that the AquaDam's 11 feet tall. So we're going to call this one good here. We might turn the pumps on for another 10 minutes, but at that point it'll be good. Well, we're going to turn the pumps back on for another couple of minutes. We've been pumping so far for approximately 3 hours and 30 minutes. Now this white AquaDam that goes underneath the 12-foot high AquaDam, underneath the pipes, has stopped the little trickle of water that was coming down underneath around the pipes to almost no flow whatsoever. And we could gauge that by going to the first riffle downstream, which is here. And you can see the riffle just dry up. There was only a trickle there, but now there's not even hardly a trickle. It did an excellent job of sealing off around the bottom of the 2 flume pipes. Well, they've decided to abandon the aqua barriers. They're not going to put it back in the aqua barrier. Too much hassle. So he's getting ready to pull this out. This is the second AquaDam. And it's a 6-foot high AquaDam. The other AquaDam's an 8-foot high AquaDam. And the 8-footer just wasn't high enough to deal with the tides, even though it just got deeper and deeper and deeper, and way over the 6-foot mark for an 8-foot high aqua barrier. So they did a good job, but they just weren't big enough. This looks like a small bundle, which it is, but it's a very, very heavy bundle. This blue material is to take a weld, because they weld sheets together. It takes some excellent grade material that's thick and very heavy. An AquaDam has no welds. The watertight tube is made without any welds whatsoever. Here they're pulling out the other AquaDam now. It was already twisted one time just when he put the bar down. You can see a huge bung fitting. It looks like it's 8-inch bung fitting. We're almost done pumping on the 12-foot high AquaDam. They've decided to put in a 8-foot high AquaDam up on this end, and that's what they're working on now. Because the pumps were turned off, we've got a big huge pool of water We're almost done pumping on the 12-foot dam. We've only got one pump running. You can see the water level is pulling up behind the AquaDam. We got a nice little lake here, plenty of water to use to pump, and now they're going to put in another dam across here. Of course, these black pipes, because it's up on this ridge right here, this water here has got to come up approximately 3 feet before it'll go through that second pipe, because it's up on that hillside there. The pipes should have all been put over here in the deep water, and then they would already be draining. Right at the moment, both Flume pipes are not draining anything. The inspector checking out the AquaDam. Right in there. There he is. The crew's still working on getting another AquaDam in there. Here's I've never seen this before. Boom. How they've got the Flume pipe suspended. One excavator with a line and this excavator with a line, and then they pull in opposite directions, and of course that lifts it up off the ground. You should have slack in this AquaDam so it bends around the pipe instead of pulling it straight out with no slack in it. You want slack in the dam around the pipes. That's a 50-foot long, 3-foot high AquaDam. You can see how far up the bank it goes. This is an 8-foot high, 64-foot long AquaDam. It's a used 8-foot by 64-foot long AquaDam in multiple colors. Well, 2 colors, white and black. Okay, they've decided that to get the water to flow through the Flume pipes, they're going to have to pull on the pipes and get it down in the water back here instead of up on this sandbar. The one pipe is 2 feet higher in elevation easily than the water level, and water should already be pouring through the pipe. And so they're going to adjust their pipe. We've repositioned the AquaDam roll, and everybody seems to be happy.
Looks like it's gonna go.
Okay, we got the word. This is where it's going. Okay, now we're gonna roll her in.
Get done, Matt.
Doesn't get much easier than that, does it?
Yeah.
What? You gotta stay on top of it or it's counter.
We've got the 2 pumps. They're going to be pumping here in no time. Okay, they're going to fire up to 2 3-inch pumps sitting right there on the hillside. Now we got water running into both pumps. I mean, both pumps, 2 pumps, one running into each side of the AquaDam. We've got 2 pumps running, one on each side of the AquaDam. It's unrolling the AquaDam. The people are to keep it from unrolling to compensate for the water flow coming downstream. We're about to go over the first pipe. This is the 4th or 5th time of use for this particular AquaDam. Well, people can't be standing behind that dam when it plops over. It's going to have a little head there, and we want to make sure that nobody's legs get caught. And of course, we're building as big a head in here as possible because the water needs to go around to feed these 2 pumps. The pumps are on the wrong side of the AquaDam. They should be on this side of the AquaDam. We're adjusting the 3-foot high AquaDam that goes underneath. We're waiting for the pumps to build up head pressure inside the AquaDam before we go over the next flume pipe. It's been about 10 minutes. We're still filling up the AquaDam. It takes a lot of water, and 2 3-inch pumps only put out so much. It's been an additional 5 minutes, and we still haven't advanced the AquaDam. Well, you can see the flows coming out right here underneath the AquaDam. I don't know if you can quite see that underneath the 3-foot AquaDam that goes underneath the flume pipes. The reason we don't go across is because they've got their pump set up on the wrong side, and as soon as we go all the way across, then no water will be able to get to these pumps. So we're going to build up a head in here. Now that head's got to be higher than the water coming down. There's no way to relieve that except for the flume pipes here. Now before we started, there was water trickling through the first flume pipe. I'm going to go down and see how it's doing now as soon as we go across. So basically the people are just standing there, their feet are rested on the pipe, and their body weight is enough to hold the AquaDam there from unrolling. We did not put ropes around this one to help install it. This is all going to be done by people power, and that's because it's a pretty controlled situation at this point. I think they're getting ready to go over the pipe. They're turning around. Here they go. This is just a couple minutes later. You can see this side, the water's getting deeper. They're pumping out of this side. It's already noticeably down by an inch or two, and it's going to drop fast because there's no water feeding it. Looks like there's a big pool of water in here, but all of that water, or lots of it's going to go inside this AquaDam. There's no reason to change the dynamics here for this water level versus that water level. We don't have to. We're doing that intentionally. We don't want to change the water level. This water here holds this dam in place. If there was no water here and the water was this deep, the dam would want to push that way. So we don't want that to happen. We want it to stay right in place until it's full. Then we take the water away. Well, now I'm down here at the end of the Flume pipes. This first pipe, you can see the water coming out. It's flowing pretty good, maybe 10% of the volume of the pipe. The other pipe is only flowing about 2%. Of course, as the water gets deeper, this will increase. This is draining the upstream side of the other AquaDam that's way upstream. And of course, that's controlling the water depth. That draining is controlling the water depth behind the second AquaDam way upstream. And we've only got 2 little pumps running on it, and they've got to pump faster than what the flow is. And the excess has got to go down this pipe, or it's going to back up and get deeper and deeper behind the AquaDam. Back up at the other end, the 8-foot high AquaDam is being pumped up nicely and progressing quickly. It's approximately quarter to noon, quarter to 12. We started at 6, so we've been 4 hours, 3.5 hours, 3 hours and 45 minutes to get to this point. The AquaDam has no fittings on it like an aqua barrier has. The water goes in here and comes out here at the end of the AquaDam. No fittings to mess with. Just put your hose in and over the top of the bank, and gravity takes care of the rest. Oh, I think probably half hour. The contractor started up a 3-inch pump to drain the water between the 2 AquaDams. That's a great idea, but the upstream AquaDam isn't in yet. So he's changing the elevation or the physical forces on it before the AquaDam is even full of water. We wish people would wait and be patient until the AquaDams are in, and then they start their dewatering process. Again, no, every contractor wants to be in a hurry, and I don't think this is going to bother this contractor, but again, we'd rather see the dewatering started after the AquaDams are in. No big deal on this job. That's the 8-foot high AquaDam. A little closer view, the AquaDam appears to be about 5 feet, 5.5 feet, 6 feet tall. Everything looks good. The water depth is at least 12 inches higher on this side of the AquaDam compared to this side of the AquaDam. We've got two pumps pumping here into this AquaDam, and we've got a pump on the other end pumping up and over the big AquaDam. So we have three 3-inch pumps draining this pool of water. The AquaDam has completely unrolled. You can see the beam there across the end of it. Again, the sides were folded in for shipping reasons. This little dam has been transported using a long bed pickup. No trailer, just the bed of the pickup. So this AquaDam is full now, and now we're turning it off. Of course, it's full down here where the pipe goes under it because that's the lowest spot. Sounds to me like it's over there. We keep hearing a tearing sound, and I've isolated the noise to the right there. Right in there. There's a little piece of black material that's still sewed to the white, tack sewed there, so it wouldn't come off. And there's only one or two little threads holding it on now. But we don't consider that to be any big deal. And it's got multiple layers of material on this particular unit. It's made up of older units put together. We've gotten many uses out of this particular AquaDam. And we'll get another use after this one. We've gotten many uses out of this AquaDam. And we'll get another use after this job's done. Yep. We're trying to pull this little bulge out of the AquaDam. We didn't like that. No. Now the AquaDam is in, and we're putting water in the 3-footer that's underneath. We're doing that right now. We're almost done. We're using one pump going side to side. So we're done with this one. And we're headed back down here to the 12-footer so that we're going to put some fill behind that and get ready for high tide, which is in approximately 3-4 hours. The tide's coming in. I don't know if you can pick up all the moss that's on top of the water, but it's moving in fast. I mean, I can pick it out a clump of moss, and on my finger I'll just keep track of it. Pretty darn fast. Of course, that's what tides do. Same all over the world. On the upstream side, we've got reverse flow all the way up to the AquaDam now. So the tide's coming in, and it's coming in fast. Got a fish right here swimming in the water. You can see his back's coming up. "45 minutes later, the channel's filled in with water, at least the bottom of it has. There's an hour and a half before high tide. So we're going to keep taking pictures as this tidal, and see the tidal effects on the AquaDam. Well, this is the work side. It looks about the same. But here's the pipe side. Here's the bay side, the tidal side. These pipes are way up in the air. I don't know why that is. It's probably because this AquaDam is sitting on it and it's made a big bulge right there. And that's made the end of the pipe down here come up in elevation. And of course the flow through the pipe is allowing water to go that way now, up through the pipe, through the work area, to the other side of the 8-foot high AquaDam. I'll give you a picture of that next. The AquaDam looks perfect. It's approximately 2:30 in the afternoon. Because the crew started early today, 6 o'clock, they have quit and have gone back to their motel or to home, or so they're done for the day. And of course there's nobody here to look after the AquaDam. There's nobody here to do anything. And high tide's in another hour and a half. Somebody should be here guarding this AquaDam. Now we're up here at the 8-foot high AquaDam. And this water depth is coming from the water coming in through the pipes, plus the water coming down the stream. The water is about 2 feet, 18 inches higher on this side than this side. It appears something is getting sucked into the start of the pipe. Probably plugging the pipe. But that doesn't make sense because the tide should be pushing it off the pipe. So I don't know what that little thing there is. Otherwise the AquaDam looks real good. You can see the 3-foot high AquaDam underneath is right through here. This is where the 8-foot high AquaDam ends at. Well, the troubles with this is the wind has blown the end over. And the water here, if it keeps blowing, will start developing weight on the bottom tube and will suck this down, and the water will start coming out of this little AquaDam here that seals the bottom of the pipe. They've actually got too much water in that one, but I'm sure it's sealing it great, the pipe, the Flume pipe. So I'm just going to pick up the end and make it straight up here and tie it off to something so the wind can't blow it. Well, the work crew took all of the rope, so I can't tie it back, so I've decided to just simply roll up this excess material. And I've started the roll, but I'm going to finish rolling it now. There it is. It's all rolled up with a sandbag on it. Now it can't blow off the hill it was on and discharge this water right here. We didn't want it to discharge that water. And now I don't believe it will. Rope would have worked better. But the crew took all the rope when they left for the afternoon. Another picture of the aqua barrier. One of them. The other one was hauled off. I suppose they'll haul this off tomorrow. This is the 8-foot high AquaDam. The water depth is still coming up on it. Looks good. Let's go see how the 12-footer's doing. This is high tide. The morning tide is 1 foot higher than this tide. The morning high tide is at 2 a.m. It's approximately 4:30 in the afternoon. At 2 a.m. that tide registers as a 6, and this is only a 5. It'll be 1 foot higher. Later in the month, there's even a higher tide. You can barely see the 2 culverts that are running underneath the AquaDam now. The water depth's too great. It's still allowing water to go through the culverts and up into the upper end past the 8-foot high AquaDam. Everything's looking great. Another overhead view from atop the excavator. I don't detect any leakage coming underneath the AquaDam at all around the pipes here. The 8-foot AquaDam. High tide. The next tide is 12 inches higher, deeper. Quite a few Canadian geese. Well, it's 2 hours past high tide. You can clear, the tide's going out. You can clearly see the 2 flume pipes, the 12-foot AquaDam, and their work area. You can see the flow coming out of the flume pipes. I'm not exactly sure why they're not full of water. We'll go up to the other end and see how much water's over the top of them. But I believe there's 3-4 feet of water over the top of the flume pipes at the other end. These should be coming out of their maximum flow, and it doesn't look like they're half flow. This is the 8-foot high AquaDam. Well, you can see the water line was about 3-4 inches higher than what the water level is now. This is at low tide the next day. There's been 2 low tides. This is the second low tide since the last picture was taken. So this is the next day. The AquaDam looks great. See no leaks in it. Flume pipes are working great. See no water leaking underneath the AquaDam around the flume pipe. So all looks very, very, very good. They're just now starting a dewatering pump to dewater in between the 2 AquaDams.